everyone, my name is Florence Siregar. I am an English literature student at University of Sumatera Utara. Today I'm going to explain my paper. The title is Error in Pronouncing Diphtong Vowels. There are three sections that I will explain. The first one is Introduction. The part of linguistics is concerned with the structure of language is divided into a number of subfields, such as phonetic, the study of speech sound in their physical aspect, and then phonology, there are morphology, syntax, and semantic and pragmatic. This paper focuses on the subfield of phonetic. It is a branch of linguistics and deals with the sound produced and received by human beings in their speech behavior. This paper applies part software deals with acoustic aspect of speech sound. Acoustic phonetic investigate time-dependent features such as the mean squared amplitude of wavefront duration, fundamental frequency, and to abstract linguistic concepts such as phoneme, phrases, or utterances. With acoustic phonetics, meaningful difference between phonemes, syllable, and words can be separated. Some aspects of speech sound can be properly defined in acoustic terms. The purpose of this study was to find out the degree of pronunciation errors made by the first discipline. And the theory is acoustic phonetic is the study of the physical property of speech sounds such as frequency and amplitude in their transmission. Acoustic phoneticians analyze the speech wave with the help of instruments, attempt to describe the physical property of the stream of sound issued forth from the mouth of the speaker. Acoustic analysis has confirmed that speech is not made up of a sequence of discrete sounds. The articulatory features of rounding of voice, of nasality, of extraction, and of friction can also be identified acoustically. Acoustic phonetics achieved a good deal of success in matters of the study of the vowel, but regarding consonant, it has not reached final conclusion. And then we comes to method. This paper employs a descriptive qualitative approach, and the steps are applied in researching the problem. The first one is the observation is done by downloading and recording the sound files, and the result of the observation becomes the data which are then analyzed, and the data are taken from native and non-native English speaker. And the sound files are analyzed using part software to find their acoustic feature. And last, drawing the conclusion is the final point of the study. The former English course student in Florence who had learned English since primary school until high school were chosen as the participant of this paper. Her ethnic background is Angolanese, and she was 19 years old when this paper is being written. In collecting the data, the writer used the commentary technique through the observation. The writer chose recorded sound from Cambridge Advanced Learning Dictionary rather than native speaker manually, because it's hard to find native speaker during this pandemic, and this dictionary is always smoother, spending less time, energy, and lower cost, and already having English standard value of pronunciation. And then we come to the discussion, and I choose some word that I will analyze and focus phoneme diphthongs, and this is the diphthongs. But before we get the data, we should know how to provide the software. So this is the tutorial. First of all, let's open the file or the sounds that you want to analyze. Click button open, and then click read from file, and then choose the file. For example, you want to analyze phoneme O in the word boy. Click the file and then click open, and then click the button view and edit, and then highlight the portion that you want to analyze. As you can hear, this is phoneme O that we want to analyze. And then click button pitch, click get pitch, and this is the pitch. Copy and paste and put it in the table. And for intensity, click button intensity, and then click get intensity, and this is the result of intensity. And for the duration, as you can see that this is the duration, you just type in the table that this is the duration. So After we know that the tutorial, we can get the data, the frequency, the intensity, and the quantity. And this is the word that I choose. And this is the phoneme, diphthong phoneme that I want to analyze. And here's the result. So after I made in table, I change to the chart so we can see that the difference between the native and the participant. The blue one is native and the red one is the participant. And this is the chart about the frequency or pitch. So this is the result. And the second chart is about the intensity or the spectrum between the native and the participant. The blue is native and the red one is speaker. And the last is about the chart about the duration between native and the participant. And to judge the participant error, the writer took each value to be compared with the native speaker value between the participant pronunciation and the native speaker pronunciation. If the range of the participant pronunciation error is wider, it means that the error are higher than the error percentage is taken by using the present error formula. Percent percent error uh, is approximate value minus exact value divided exact value times 100. The error are sorted from high to low. And here's the errors, the percentage of the error, and the conclusion is able. To sum up, even though this participant has error pronouncing, but the word that participants say still understandable. To improving the pronunciation, we should do more practice English, and part is one of the tools to correct our pronunciation. We can learn English more quickly and accurately. I think that's all from me. Thank you.